now we have a different definition of woman, not biological definition like Freud, but woman is the universal commodity of exchange.
Like gender is just the biological difference of the
Only
two organisms.
for Freud. And then came in anthropologist Levi Strauss, and he said, let me do this with a little thing. Levi Strauss was an anthropologist, and from that feminism got a different a definition of gender and woman, and I'm going to show it by an illustration. Levi Strauss was influenced by his anthropology teacher in Sorbonne called Marcel Mauss, who saw that in pre-state tribal cultures, people don't always have war with each other. They also have a system of exchange or gift giving. See, our dowry can be explained in this way. Like in Indian culture, we have dowry. Gift giving, you're giving gift, I'm giving you rice, you're giving me wheat. This is how tribal cultures communicated with each other.
Barter.
But yeah, anything exchange, it has to be like we are exchanging words now. So this exchange, they didn't have a state like we have a state, police force, and administration and so on. The tribal cultures didn't have a state, but they used exchange goods. Now Levi Strauss saw something very interesting. He said that I am exchanging wheat and you are giving me rice. So there is a system of exchange. See, the wheat is going this way and the rice is coming this way. So there is a system of exchange. But then he also did a lot of research, and he said, the wheat I'm giving you will be consumed by your tribe, and the rice you're giving me will be consumed by my tribe. Do I start fight once more? And he said no, because there is a universal commodity of exchange that holds societies together. It is called woman. How so? Because when transaction of a woman from one tribe to another tribe happens, you build kinship, you build blood relation, and that way I don't attack you, you don't attack me, because we share grandchildren. Now you have an anthropological definition of woman. She is the universal culture of exchange between two groups of men. That's why feminists like Levi Strauss says that marriage is really a heterosexual, homosexual, homo not as homosexual, but homo means human bonding of two male by the exchange of the commodity woman. Because see, marriage is, it's only in capitalism that we talk about marriage as between a man and a woman as a partner. But traditionally marriage was for bondage. If you look at the European kingdoms of that time, Louis XVI was married to the princess she was, I think she was not Austrian, she was Austrian, so she couldn't even speak French, but the marriage was an alliance to establish bondage. The same happens everywhere. So now we have a different definition of a woman. A woman is a commodity of exchange to hold societal kingship. So now we have a non-biological definition of woman. And a man is one who is the exchanger, who is the holder of commodity, one who does the exchange. Now, if you take this to a larger society, we have a non-biological definition of masculinity and femininity. Masculine is one who has possession, who has power, who holds the capital. Femininity is one who is being exchanged, who is the commodity of exchange, who lacks power. And then you can expand this definition. Feminism has been very much influenced by this anthropological definition of woman as the universal commodity of exchange, because if there is no marriage, there would not be a kinship, and society and economics won't run if there's no kinship. If people stay by themselves, if we don't exchange, and then there is no economics. So now we have an anthropological definition. That's why Simone de Beauvoir said, woman is not just the other of this or that culture. She's the other of every culture, because she's the universal commodity of exchange which glues or binds human society together. So if women tomorrow, they either say we go on a strike and stop reproducing, the species is going to go. And if women say we are no longer going to be commodities of exchange, then society is going to fall apart, which is exactly what we are seeing in advanced capitalism. There's so much divorce, because in advanced capitalism, you don't need the kinship bondage so much, because you can survive alone, because the market is so expanded. And when there is no economic reasons for women to be commodities of exchange, marriage is going to stop, which is ultimately probably will evolve into a higher society, will evolve into that robotic society. I don't know, I'm not going there. There are also sci-fi around feminist theory and so forth, artificial reproduction, non-marital reproduction and so forth. But now we have a different definition of woman, not biological definition like Freud, but woman is the universal commodity of exchange.